Hey everyone, Sarah from Qigong Health and Wellness here. Let's talk about Qigong. I first got into this amazing practice about 9 years ago, back in 2014, was doing it on my own basically every other day for that first year. Eventually went to medical Qigong school, and at this point, I've been teaching Qigong for about 5.5 years. And sometimes I'll ask my students, when you tell other people about this thing that you're doing, how do you describe it? And sometimes they'll say, I literally have no idea. I just tell them I feel great because I do, and then I try to get them to come to class. And other people will say, I kind of describe it as mindful movement, but I'm still not quite sure because it's an experiential practice. You really just have to be there. And so there are a lot of ways to describe this practice. It is experiential, but my way to describe it is that it is this ancient Chinese practice. I mean, ancient, it's 2,500 to 5,000 years old. That's a pretty big discrepancy in time. But the point is that it's literally thousands of years old. And so it combines gentle movement, sometimes meditation, breath, intention, and you're regulating your energy, you're circulating your blood and your energy flow. And this promotes optimum health and wellness. There are literally thousands of styles of Qigong, Tai Chi being the most familiar style of Qigong. And there are so many benefits to this practice. I tell people it's like magic. It's not really magic. Like, we can all do this. It's not some esoteric thing. We can all feel better because how we move, how we breathe, and what we think about is huge for our overall health and wellness, our outlook, our perspective, our quality of life. And so some of the reasons why people come to Qigong classes to manage or eradicate anxiety, depression, it could be lack of focus, like this brain fog, physical issues like headaches, back pain, sciatica, maybe leg cramping or hip tightness or discomfort. There are so many reasons and so much value to practice Qigong, to do Qigong. The literal translation of Qigong, Qi is energy or life force energy. Gong is discipline or cultivation. So Qigong, energy discipline or energy cultivation. This is stuff that we can all do ourselves. And another bonus to this practice is that it meets you where you are, and it's cumulative. So when I say meets you where you are, I mean, okay, I had surgery last week for a broken wrist. I'm still doing Qigong. I'm still teaching Qigong because you can do it one-handed. You could do it with an injury, depending on what the injury is. I'm fortunate that I can still do it. You can do it seated. You can do it standing. And cumulative, don't think that it's not worth the effort unless you have half an hour or an hour every day. It's not like that. I tell people if you have a minute or two, that's valuable because you can practice a Qigong move here and there. Maybe you have 5 minutes or maybe you have 10 minutes. And you do this periodically throughout the day, and you're cultivating this habit. You're getting more familiar with the practice. You can kind of sink into a bit of muscle memory and then tune into the more subtle experiences of this energy exchange or this energy flow that you're cultivating. I literally cannot get enough of Qigong because it can help everybody. It meets you where you are. It gives you what you need. So I teach Qigong classes from a traditional Chinese medicine 5-element approach. So what that means is right here in this hemisphere, it is summer. And that is associated with the fire element, heart, pericardium, small intestine, various emotions. And so as we do Qigong practices that are associated with the fire element and summer in these various organs, we are clearing anxiety, nervousness, restlessness, insomnia, overthinking or that monkey mind, too much physical heat from the body. When all the energy is rising, we can feel really flushed. You might be blushing a lot more, just red in general. And so clearing out this stuff, regulating our energy. And again, we are all doing it ourselves based on how we move, breathe, and what we're thinking about, if there is a visualization. And so you're getting rid of those things and you're feeling calmer, you're feeling lighter physically, but then also emotionally. You can tap into the experiences of laughter and joy and feeling connected to yourself, yes, more open-hearted, and also to your community. So again, there is so much value in this practice. And I teach how I would want to be taught, and I want to know all the things. Why does this stuff work? And so when I'm teaching my classes, I'm telling you the name of the move, the benefits, because that's important. It helps to tie you into the practice, makes it more practical to use on your own, how you move, how you breathe, and what you visualize if you are visualizing something. If you're looking for a little bit more of a description about what Qigong is, I'm going to link to my website in the description below. And I'm also going to link a couple of my Qigong videos for you to practice on your own. So until next time, my friends, I invite you to take one step to take control of your health and wellness. And just maybe that's practicing Qigong.